what's happening, Spider friends? Welcome back to Marvel's Spider-Man, and it's the final costume showcase.
Woohoo!
So make sure you guys smash that like button, share this video with your friends. We're looking at the Spider-Verse Spider-Man.
Yay!
Peter B. Parker, also known as Peter Benjamin Parker, the over-the-hill Spider-Man with the potbelly from the Spider-Verse movie. Not our Spider-Man, their Spider-Man from a world where Peter Parker basically got tired of the whole thing, ended up losing his wife through either separation or divorce, lost Aunt May. It's very sad, depressed Spider-Man that he's still Spider-Man, but he's not quite successful at it. Like Tobey Maguire.
Depressed Spider-Man.
Kind of. Well, I mean, that one scene where he's in the bathtub and he has the shower on so he can cry in peace in his suit after his wife leaves him. Yeah.
What? What are we talking about?
The Spider-Verse movie.
Huh?
Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, that's his, thing. He's like, I saved the city a bunch of times, I did this. And then me and my wife, we parted ways. I took it really well, so they show a scene of him in the bathtub crying in his costume.
Why would they make that?
I don't know,
so disturbing.
But this is basically,
horrifying.
This is a Spider-Man that would be like the same age as Mayday Parker, so Peter's teenage daughter, when she took over for him in the comics.
That's an animated movie?
Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse. It has so many different spider characters.
I remember seeing. I don't think I ever saw that.
No, it's in theaters. You didn't want to see it yet. You were like, I don't want to see an animated movie. I want to see Bumblebee.
They're showing that to kids? Somebody getting divorced and crying?
Well, they do show a scene of him signing the papers. Yeah.
That's so messed up.
Yeah, it's actually kind of his fault why they end up getting separated.
Whatever. It's just
they
always have it the guy's fault.
No, it really is. He was kind of a jerk, and I mean it's a big spoiler, but it really isn't.
It doesn't matter. Look, it's okay. It's not worth it for you to get yelled at for spoiling stuff. Like,
but the views, Amber. Think of the. No, I wouldn't get views. Just get a lot of comments. Be like. But anyway, you people, angry comments. Don't spoil the movie in the comments, people. You know what I'm talking about. But pretty much, the Spider-Man. Everybody knows this, but there's a Spider-Man before Miles, and something ends up happening to him. But he was a more successful Spider-Man than the guy who was Spider-Man for literally like 30 years.
Well,
almost.
I learned something new today. I thought his name was Peter Bethany Parker, but I guess it's Peter Ben Parker.
No, that's Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man because he whines so much. I'm Spider-Man!
Yeah.
Mary Jane! I got you to laugh, Snort. That's how you know it's a good joke, people. That's when it connects.
Not so much.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
If Amber was drinking milk, it would come out her nose right now.
Probably.
I don't
really understand what's the difference between this suit and the normal. This just looks like Spider-Man's normal suit.
Yeah.
Except for he has a spider belt.
No, he doesn't.
On the back. Look at his stripe. He has like a straped belt.
No, that's part of his costume. That's part of his costume.
Looks weird.
You're thinking Japanese Spider-Man, who we did a video on a while ago.
That was like some dystopian sci-fi movie.
Still looks like
You don't look like a sci-fi thing. No, his costume is actually a variant of like a cartoon version of the Raimi suit. A little bit.
Yeah, it looks just like the Raimi suit, but did the Raimi suit have that belt thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
You just never notice it. This is comic book Spider-Man, but like, for movies. So he's a little bit bluer.
Spider-Man, but like more bright.
No, he's always had that.
It's bright and happy. The brightness. I can't look at the
contrast
screen.
Is too much.
Oh.
Blinding. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So he does something terrible, like uses the wrong toothbrush, and he gets. No, it's okay. It's okay. Look, no.
I know.
I can't talk about it because otherwise
you'll ruin it for everyone.
Everyone will hate us forever, for eternity.
But yeah, so
even though no one's watching that movie, which we actually went on.
We tried to see it.
We tried to see it on Christmas
Day,
and everyone was watching Bumblebee. There was a line out the door for Bumblebee. No one was there for Spider-Man.
Do you want to know what's hilarious, though? Even though there was a line out the door for Bumblebee, Aquaman is still king of the box office.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
defeated Transformers. It has now earned close to 600 million, and they're saying by the end of December, the film will have already grossed 700 million worldwide, and it's on its way of earning $1 billion. The guy who talks to fish is going to pass Justice League and Wonder Woman. Well, I like how they did it when
fish talking thing.
He instead of like it coming out of his head, like it kind of comes out of his palm a little bit.
That's awesome.
So it looks like it's an actual superpower.
The palm, it's more manly.
Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, the Spider-Verse movie, it has the same curse as Batman Mask of the Phantasm. Arguably the best Batman movie ever made.
Yeah.
But because it was an animated adaptation, it bombed at the box office. Now, unlike the Spider-Verse, which is not doing well at the box office, it did receive critical appraise, and it has like an amazing rating on what's the tomatoes, Rotten Tomatoes. It has an amazing average on that.
Yeah.
But it's only made worldwide about 140 million.
Yeah,
and it's been in theaters for 4 weeks.
I do have to say though, I will really look forward to watching that Into the Spider-Verse at home, in the comfort of my own home or whatever, having some chips and soda or whatever.
Nachos.
Or some juice, nachos.
I'm so used to having nachos at the theaters
Maybe
now.
some ramen.
Oh, I want ramen now.
Maybe we can make some tonight if you don't mind. I just felt like I was gonna make you some homemade delicious things that everyone makes on Christmas.
I want ramen!
Okay, well then, I guess...
Oh, JJ.
After much listener demand, today I am finally going to answer the question I have posed
Ramen party?
for many years.
Darn.
Spider-Man, threat or menace?
Wait.
Yes, that's right. It's time. I'm taking a position. And that position is...
He's playing an earlier tape,
both.
I think.
Sometimes he's a threatening menace, and sometimes he's a menacing threat. But come on, how can you menace someone without also being a threat? And vice versa. And for those grammar Nazis among you who say
You're being redundant.
It's called art. I'm a wordsmith. It's a rhetorical device. And if you don't like it, I'll shove that device. Okay, my intern is telling me it's time for my pills. We will be right back.
Does he have to take blood pressure pills? Or?
Yeah, I think he does. But I heard him taking B vitamins too. He shouldn't be taking B vitamins and his blood pressure medicine at the same time.
Well,
That's
I
bad.
thought it was only B6 you can't take, or B3. You can't take any B vitamins with your blood pressure?
You're not supposed to because it'll add more medicine. Whoops. Did I fail this?
Okay.
No, I didn't fail. So anyway, back to the Spider-Verse movie. So they've already confirmed that the Peter Parker that has something happen to him so Miles can become Spider-Man. He is essentially the ultimate Spider-Man universe, except he has been Spider-Man for about a decade, and he's super popular, like a celebrity superhero.
Yeah.
So think like Iron Man. He cut his own Christmas album. He has his own cereal.
What?
He has a...
Wait.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. The one that got destroyed before Miles?
Yeah. More or less. I mean, it's not really a spoiler. I mean, they kind of even show the gravesite, like,
So he's
in the
like-
trailers.
He's like super popular.
He was super popular.
man.
He
was former... The Spider-Man formerly known as Popular Man.
I don't really like his death, though, because it was like...
Wait, you are giving way too much away here! I haven't even seen it! Oh my gosh! So basically, all I know is that this Spider-Man has a team of people or something, like, or the new one or whatever.
Right.
So we're gonna see Miles.
Miles steps it up.
So this is the costume for Peter Parker, and Miles has a different costume, right?
Yeah, Miles
This
gets
is
a
not
different
Miles'
costume. Right. So this Peter Parker is in Miles' world, like older, we'll say, cookie belly, Spidey. I don't know. Like
Spoiler man.
Pizza belly.
Yeah.
No, this is all in the trailers. So
okay, all right.
Essentially, Miles is like the Karate Kid, and Peter B. Parker is Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, he's gonna train him.
Exactly. Yeah, that's his job.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so he is Jackie Chan or Mr. Miyagi. Yeah. Whoever Mr. Miyagi was before Jackie Chan.
Before Mr. Miyagi was Pat. I forgot his name.
Wow, you're so good with actors.
No, I'm not, because I forgot his Pat Boya.
His suit is way too bright though for this world. This is bothering me. I feel like I'm gonna go blind.
I love this suit. I think it's kind of cool.
It's cool.
It's bright and cheery and
I love
spidery.
animated movies, and I will have fun watching it. I just, I just want to see what the fuss is about Bumblebee. No offense, because I couldn't believe there was a line.
G1.
I couldn't believe there was a line out the door. I was just like,
Well, I want to see. I do want to see Bumblebee, and then I want to see Aquaman again.
Yeah, me too. See,
and then when they move into the Spider-Verse into that one part of the theater that has the really good reclining chairs.
Yeah.
The smaller one, like sometime in January. Then I want to see Spider-Verse.
So basically, the only things we talked about is stuff in the trailers, but
yeah,
and basically, like, so he's very popular, but something happens, so Miles has to step it up. And,
Peter B. Parker is Mr. Miyagi / Splinter.
Possibly we'll see some other Spider characters.
They spoiled all that in the trailers.
That you may or may not know, which we won't talk about, but are in all the trailers, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would just be called Spider-Man Miles Morales, but it's called Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, because of all the other ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, the only problem is because Sony spent so much money on this movie, and they're not making it back, this could put a damper on a lot of sequels, and there's a planned sequel with Miles Morales and Gwen, Spider-Gwen.
Wouldn't they know that, that would be great,
No, because there's been no Marvel flop. Like, in probably about 6 years, there's been no box office bomb for Marvel.
They're not used to disappointment.
No.
Don't they know that, animated movies don't do well at the box office, though? Like, they just don't understand. It's an animated movie.
Batman the Animated Series, Mask of the Phantasm, was at the peak of the animated series on television, and it was a box office bomb in the theaters.
Yeah.
It released at Christmas time. It was overtly praised. The critics loved it. It had a high review score, and nobody saw it.
I actually watched it in the theaters with my friend. Yeah, and her parents. So, yeah, actually... Yeah, I mean, like, I really enjoyed watching in the theaters, but yeah, exactly.
When I was in the theater, though, like, the story was so adult that people left the theater. It wasn't even a packed theater, but, because I saw it...
People used to leave back then. Nowadays, it's like, you see all this crime and everything, and people just sit there. They just feel uncomfortable and they don't leave.
I will leave if Optimus Prime dies, like, G1 Optimus Prime dies in a Transformers reboot.
Yeah.
I will leave the theater and I will have tears. I will tell you that.
I still think it's good when people... Like, I think it's good if people can protest and actually leave. Like, if a movie is really bad, I think it's good to get your money back, but I never have.
But anyway, back to the Spider-Verse movie. So, Peter B. Parker, the guy we're playing as, like, Tubby Spider-Man, he had the same type of experiences that Ultimate Spider Peter Parker did. Guy who's voiced by, believe it or not, Chris Pine. So Steve Trevor from Wonder Woman is Spider-Man in Miles' universe.
Yeah.
The super successful, lovable Spider-Man. And then someone else is the Peter Parker in, Peter B. Parker. Uh-oh. No, I'm not doing well. No, dead.
No.
Sadness.
That was sad.
Oh, so I'll just finish up my thoughts. So, even though they have different hair colors, like Peter B. Parker, and he's like 38, 40, whatever, and the other Peter was in his late 20s, early 30s, and they had different hair color, they had the same type of experiences similar to both the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield.
Our neighborhood! Our next caller witnessed it personally. Please, tell us.
I was just coming back from the store
JJ.
when a swarm of guys in prison jumpsuits came out of nowhere, like a pack of wolves. Robbing, beating, looting.
Oh my.
Spider-Man took him down.
Yes, well, you know how criminals are. Rival factions and all. He didn't want the competition.
Competition? Spider-Man didn't steal anything.
That you know of. That's good.
I love JJ.
JJ's great. So yeah, I just don't understand how Spider-Man could get a potbelly with his, like, super
A lot
powers.
of pizza. And depression. So anyway, guys and gals, that does it for the final Spider costume in Spider-Man PS4. In the comment section below, tell us what your favorite costume was, or if you had a favorite episode of the Let's Play. We made over 80 videos on this game, so tell us what you enjoyed about it. We'll be back with the next Spider-Man game. If you need a superhero fix, we are currently playing Outrageous Aquaman. God bless and happy gaming.
Outrageous. See ya!